Hey, gang, welcome back to yet another episode of Run Your Mouth podcast. And as always, we appreciate you guys for uh, following us on the YouTube channel, liking the channel, comment, and subscribing. And follow us on all social media platforms, whether that be Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff, all right? And we're going to jump right into it. Today's episode is the high value man's non-negotiables. His dating non-negotiables. Fellas, these are things that no matter how much women kick and scream, no matter how much they try to manipulate, no matter how much they try to sell you a dream or whatever, these things here, we don't waver on. It's either these or nothing. We take these or nothing. All right? No room for negotiating. These are in stone. These are law. Okay? And with that being said, let's jump right into it. Number one, high value men, our dating non-negotiables. We don't date women who don't listen. All right? For the reason being, guys, if you're talking to a young lady and if she one that don't listen, she could very well have y'all in a situation that could be fucked up, whether that be financially, mentally, whatever, or even if you out and you know what I'm saying, maybe something could be down to life and death if she don't listen. And it ain't saying that you're being a ruler over her. It's just saying when you're a high value male, she understand that you have a certain standard, right? You have a certain way of behaving yourself that you know what it is you're talking about. And you know that you won't lead a woman astray because you know what the fuck you're doing, right? You're built for this. You're equipped for this. You're that soldier, right? You're that leader. You're sounding your judgment, right? You know what's going to be the best for the both of y'all, right? You can be able to see beyond what's in front of you. That kind of guy that if she have a problem with listening to, you got to get rid of her. That just it. All right? We don't have time for women trying to negotiate back and forth on non-negotiables. It's either this or we get rid of them, fellas. It ain't no other way of saying it, right? There's no nice way of saying get rid of them, okay? Number two, women who don't reciprocate. What I mean, fellas, when you're out, if you're being generous and you got your lady you've been dating for a while, because you got to date her, right? And you know you do what you do for her, right? You care about her, and you show her around. You show her a good time. You take on adventures, right? You know, obviously you invest in your time and your money. And if she don't do that in return, what that tell you? She's a little selfish, little motherfucker, right? She don't care nothing about you. It's all about her. And the question I want you to pose to her: how can it be all about you if it's somebody else is involved? Right? So we don't deal with women who don't reciprocate. All right? We limit our time and or we get rid of those women altogether because they're not for us, they're all for themselves. All right? Number three, women are low vibration. We don't mess with these kind of women because it's women of low vibration. They always complain about something. It's always some drama shit they into, right? They just want to be drama filled. They want to start shit for no reason, right? There's never a real legitimate reason why they always be on a tandem. You know what I'm saying? With low vibration women, that is. They always find fault in everybody else except themselves, right? It's always everybody else except them. And when you're not vibrating on a high frequency, you tend to be a bit more moody than normal, right? You tend to just let any little thing sway you to behave unseemly, and then you try to justify it by lashing out or whatever it is that you do, you know what I'm saying, to get on a man's nerve. And we just don't have time for that, sweetheart. We busy. We got shit going on. We building empires and leaving legacies here. We ain't got time for that. We want somebody who gonna come alongside us and be that support system, right? somebody who not afraid to get their hands dirty, somebody who gonna jump in and be like, hey, I'm here with you. Them the type of women. High vibrational women is the type of women we like. All right, number 4. The high value man's dating non-negotiable. We only want to fuck with women who we're attracted to and who are attracted to us. Period. We ain't out here trying to beat down the door for women who don't even know that we exist, or try to make an attempt to let them know that we exist, and they keep overlooking us. Nah, high value men don't do that. All somebody gotta do is let me know one time that they don't fuck with me, right? And that's the end. That's it. All right, we ain't gonna keep spinning our wheels trying to convince somebody or something that we already know. My sweetheart, if you don't see this goodness in front of you, you don't see what I'm building, you don't see the prize, you don't see what it is I possess, you don't see my value, then you don't need to be here. There's no way I'm finna be flip and turning tricks and trying to amuse you and juggling balls and shit in the air and trying to and create somebody nothing. We ain't doing that over here. All right, we're gonna move right on along. Number 5, when we like to deal with women who communicate properly. All right, women can express there's something going on with them, right? Women can express and tell you, hey, I don't like that, or hey, I've been thinking about this, or hey, this been on my mind, and do it in such a way that it ain't begrudgingly, right? That it's not confrontation, right? You come at it from a standpoint, from a mindset of being at peace, and that's what we want at the end of the day. Ladies, we understand that y'all go through emotions, y'all have a range of emotion, y'all are very emotional. We get that. We as men understand that. What we don't care for is when you're on these emotional roller coasters, right? And you don't have shit to say, or you want to be silent or whatnot, and then you want to play these head game and this play game. We ain't got time for that shit. High value man, we don't have time for that shit. All right. So yeah, just learn how to communicate, and maybe communicating sound like this. Hey, it's something on my mind. At the moment, I don't even feel like talking about it right now, but as soon as I'm to where I can speak on it, let's have a conversation. Simple. You know what you say? Okay, whenever you're ready. All right, moving right along. Number 6, we only date women who take accountability. And I know that's so hard for women today because they always like to be passive. They want to pass shit off to everybody else. They want to always make sure they in the clear when shit go down. It ain't my fault. It was you. If you hadn't done it, I wouldn't have done that. If you had not said that, I wouldn't have said that. So they can't take accountability for their actions, most women, right? But we only want to date the ones who can take accountability, who can say, hey, you know what? The way I said that was wrong. Or the way that I did that was wrong. I went about that the incorrect way in talking to you or in speaking to you. I could have been a little bit better with that. And, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me or I'm sorry, which probably the two most hardest words the common woman will ever say. I apologize or I'm sorry or it was my fault. All right, I ain't saying none can't do it. I'm just saying that, if you don't take accountability, those words will forever be escaping your mouth because you can't bring yourself to say that because you don't believe that you did anything, is what I'm saying. All right, number 7, women who are fun to be around. This is a plus. Guys, look, ladies, when we are the kind of guys that's out here and we had a long week, we've been on our grind and our mission in life, and we out here making stuff happen, and we encounter some setbacks during the week, whatever it may be, and we get a chance to hang out with our lady or the girl we dating or the lady we in a relationship with or the lady we married with. Get what? We want somebody fun to be around. We don't want nobody who uptight and act like they don't want to be bothered, like we a nuisance to you. We don't carry on like that. Fun women, you know what I'm saying? Exciting women. That way gets us going. You know what I'm saying? We need that outlet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when somebody else don't understand us for what we're going through or whatnot, our lady, our counterpart, our wife, our girlfriend, the lady we're dating, whatever, whoever it is, right? Seeing the need to be that person, they need to understand at the moment what you're going through. So when we come out, and we like fun women, yo. Fun women are the best women. You know what I'm saying? Also, fun women are the bad women in a good way, if you know what I mean. All right, we like the fun bad women. All right. Number 8, women who are loyal. Now, I know they might touch some nerve for some women who, you know, that word is, you know, really touchy, you know, being loyal. But you got to think about the kind of man who's asking you to be loyal. Of course, you asking a guy who's unsure of himself, right? Who don't have nothing going on in life, who don't have nothing going for himself. Obviously, if he asks you to be loyal to him, yeah, you're going to look at his ass like he crazy. And as you should. Because he isn't presenting that he knows what he's doing, or he knows what he's talking about, or he's, you know, self-centered, or he's centered and knowing what he's, you know, up against and know how to critical think and stuff like that. Nah, you ain't gonna be loyal to no guy like that. You ain't gonna even follow no guy like that. So it's asinine for a guy like that to ask you. But what we're saying, the high value man, when he asks you and wants you to be loyal, yeah, you know, we want you to say yes. And not just for wordplay. We want you to say yes and mean it from your heart. Loyalty is everything to us. All right. Shit, we cut off for less shit than that. All right. Number 9, women who are not cooperative, guys. Because if it start out and she's not like that, it's gonna forever be a continuum of that behavior, right? If she's not cooperative, she will always want to be combative, always fussing, always messy. You know what I'm saying? Just messy, just drama filled, and don't want to listen. That goes back to number 1. They don't want to listen. If you not cooperative, you damn sure ain't gonna listen. And if you ain't listening, you damn sure ain't gonna be cooperative. You can't do one without the other, right? That don't make any sense. Our girls say, yeah, I'll listen, but I won't be cooperative. Or I'll be cooperative, but I won't listen. Do that make any sense? Make it make sense, right? So we just want a girl who's gonna be cooperative, and in a good way. We don't mean like on no, you know, I could do and say all the wrong, and you still do what I say and be cooperative. Nah, we talking about a smart man here, a street smart man. His street IQ is high, right? His self-awareness is high. He know what the fuck he talking about. He know what he doing. So he know and understand what he asking of you. He can reciprocate and do that of himself. All right? That's what we mean. Number 10, the high value man, dating non-negotiable, right? Women who support us as we support them. I can't tell you how, and it could be in whatever. It could be financially. Just say, hey, because shit happen to people in life. Say you on your grind and you on your mission, right? And just some shit happen. Maybe you fall sick, right? Maybe you was in a car accident or some shit, and it actually physically stall you to where you can't move and get about. Hey, is she gonna be there to help you? Can she goddamn pull the weight till you get on your feet or whatnot? That's how we live. It don't necessarily mean it's always financial. It could be in other ways support. Hey, I need some flyers for the business, right? Hey, I need you to you know, get in touch with these people right here and set up some book signings or something like that. Or hey, I need some business cards set up for this, you know, my electricity company I'm doing, or my plumbing business, right? I need you to take a few phone calls for me and set up a few appointments. You know, stuff like that, yeah. To contribute is the word I'm looking for. If you could contribute, which equals support, We like that. We honor that. We like that. Thank you in advance, ladies. We like that. All right. And number 12, high value man, dating non-negotiable. Guys, we don't mess with no women who disrespectful. This could have been number 1 or number 2. All right. A woman who's disrespectful has no place with us. Right? We have no dealing with her. Period. And I know some of you suggest, but what if she fine? She got ass and titties. Okay, maybe. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be your savior. Now, I'm telling you, as a high value man, it's best that we don't fuck with those kind of women. However, but if you so drawn to the titties and ass and you want to mess with her a couple of times, knock yourself out. Okay? I'm not here to parent nobody. I'm not here to set you a course to what's morally wrong or right or what not to do. That's totally up to you. I'm saying a woman who disrespectful should just have no place with us, period. Like, guys, no matter what she look like, no matter how much ass and titties she got, if she disrespectful, we just don't want to fuck with them kind of women at all. All right? And that's the video for today. Thank you guys for always tuning in. Let's get active in them comments. And as always, we appreciate y'all. Go to the YouTube channel, Run Your Mouth Podcast, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get active in them comments. All right? See y'all on the next one.